Hey, this is Russ. Hey, I wanted to do an update to the knee manipulation videos. Now, I'm actually surprised at how many views we've gotten for the first initial knee manipulation video. As of this recording, we're very close to 1,000 views on that particular video. Now, I never thought this thing would go that high because I was always told that they don't do a whole lot of knee manipulations compared to, regular knee replacement surgeries. But the fact that it's been viewed nearly 1,000 times already, and I'm sure it's going to go over that, that tells me that other people are either looking at it because they're thinking about it or they have some concerns concerning it. So I thought I'd do an update to this particular video, and I'll link the knee manipulation videos down below, and there's usually a link up on top there. You can click on that. I'll do that one, and I'll link to my second knee manipulation too. And I was at physical therapy last week, and there was a gentleman there that kind of started around the same time that I did. But he, well, if you know any history of my knee, if you've seen any of the other videos, and maybe you haven't yet, I went through knee replacement surgery on my left knee on September 19th of 2019. It's currently February 18th, 2020. So we're talking almost the anniversary of 5 months now. So I'm currently at a flexion of about 112 degrees when I pull back on my own after the physical therapist has kind of warmed me up a little bit. And then when he pushes hard, I've hit as high as 124 degrees, but I seem to hover right now between 120, 122, and 124. That's okay. I really think that first number is actually more critical. That shows what I can do by my own. But it was never always that way. Let me give you a little quick history for those who don't know. Before I did the first knee manipulation, which was about a month after I had my knee surgery, I was only actually able to get about 75 or so degrees, give or take. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was mid 70s. And so then the doctor says, okay, we're going to have to do something to get that moving a little bit. So we did the knee manipulation, and I'll show you some photos up here again. I show the same photos all the time because I don't have a whole lot of photos to show you. They don't allow me to take photos while I'm doing physical therapy, so I can only show you what the doctor gave me when I was in the operating room. But anyways, he was able to get a flexion of 130 degrees when you're under anesthesia. So the manual knee manipulation under anesthesia can get you quite a bit of flexion. But they do this fast and hard, and 130, and then my extension went to 0 degrees. Now, my current extension, the last time we measured, and it's been a couple weeks since we've measured it, it was about 118, I'm sorry, that would be really bad, 18 degrees, okay? So we're hoping for 0 degrees. I'm about 18 degrees. I think it's actually gotten a little bit better since then. So if I had to guess, I'm going to guess we're probably between 15, 16 degrees, probably realistically right now. But after I did that first manipulation and I got 130, you go right away into rehab. So right afterwards, you take a couple hours and you're right back into rehab, and they're pushing your knee again. And I was not able to get more than 90 degrees, something like that. So a whole month went by, and I was only in the 90s, low 90s, actually. So we decided we needed to do this a second time. So I went in a second time, did another knee manipulation. Doctor got, again, 130 and 0 degrees for extension. But again, when I went back to do this on my own, I was only in the 90s. They then switched me from one rehab location to another rehab, which is actually his own rehab facilities. And right now I am higher. I'm 112 degrees on my own and 120 to 124 degrees when they push me. So yeah, I'm getting there. But man, it's been 5 months to get there. Okay. So when I switched over to the other rehab facility, this other gentleman that I mentioned earlier kind of started about the time that I was starting at the new place. So we became friends, and I hadn't seen him that much because I switched my times for rehab. So I ran into him finally last week, and I asked him, because he went through a manual manipulation as well, and he told me that he was getting around, I believe he said around 89 degrees. So I asked him if he was going to go in for a second manipulation, and he said no, he's not going to do it. He says that he feels that he can function at this range. To me, I was a little disheartened by that, because I know that if I didn't go a second time, I wouldn't be where I am today. I know he has physical therapists that know what they're doing, because he's in the same facility as I am. So I keep thinking he should go in and do a second time and just ask the doctor to do it. If he's watching, I don't know if he continues to watch my videos or not, but if you're watching and you know who you are, go in a second time, please. I think you can do better than that. But again, I don't know your true situation. Maybe you can't go further than that. I don't know. But I don't want you to give up. Because I know for myself, had I given up and said, that's it, we've done once, I'm not going in again, I don't think I'd be where I'm at. So my encouragement to you, and you know who you are if you're watching, do it again. That's my encouragement. Now, for those who've never done a manipulation, this is why I'm doing this follow-up video. You might be a little scared, because I know I was terrified going in, because the amount of pain that I go through at that physical therapy place the first time, on a daily basis, 5 times a week, I'm screaming in pain. So to think of what the doctor's going to do in the operating room to get higher degree, I could only imagine how that was going to hurt. But let me tell you real quickly, because they put a nerve block in my leg, I don't feel anything, okay? So did it hurt? And the answer is no. I didn't feel a thing. And when I got out of it, I didn't feel that bad either. Twice, all right? But I will tell you, you will feel it later, all right? So a day or two later, you're going to start feeling that pain. And I had thought that it was because the nerve block, because it was always in the area where they put the nerve block. It's on your thigh. I says, okay, the nerve block has messed me up, okay? Twice. It's done it twice. It's messed me up. I don't think so now. I think it's because the doctor pushes so hard, he's stressing out your muscles around your thigh and around your knee. So I think the pain really was the stressed out muscles. And it took about a week to get over that. So as they're pushing more during rehab, those muscles are hurting, okay? So here's what I'm going to tell you. You're going through pain anyways. If you do this knee manipulation, you're not going to feel that, all right? You're not going to feel any of that. And after he's done, you're not going to feel it either, all right? But you probably will feel the muscles tightening up and having issues, because the doctor was really pushing hard on your leg to break those scar tissues so that you can get that flexion back, all right? So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If you're going through thinking of doing a manipulation, or the doctor's suggesting that you do it, my recommendation is do it. Absolutely do it, okay? Because I don't think I would be where I'm at if I didn't do it, and you still have to work hard at PT, all right? So it's not that because he's pushed your leg and he's gotten 130 degrees like he did with mine, that you're set there. You might not be, because I dropped back down. I only hit 90 degrees after the first time. The second time, I was still like upper 90s, low 100, like 100 or something. Now, after months of additional physical therapy, I can claim 112 and as high as 124 when pushed to the point of screaming. I do scream quite a bit, and people hear me. I'm always joking, while I'm at physical therapy. My wife says, you have too much of a good time while you're at PT. It's really the only thing I do all day long. I mean, so you might as well make something of it and have some fun while you're doing it, even though you're screaming in pain. Because the screaming in pain only happens when he's pushing. After he's done pushing, I don't feel anything that's like hurting so bad. Yeah, okay, I can feel the stress of all that. But yeah, I'm not hurting. So, and I wanted to let you know, too, that I don't take any medication. Now, some of you guys might be taking Norco, or you might be taking oxycodone. But I did in the beginning, but I really didn't think that stuff helped at all. And quite frankly, I don't like the concept of potential addiction to that stuff. So I stopped. I stopped way early as I went into the second physical therapy place, and I tried Advil. That doesn't help either. Come on, if the heavy dosage of the other stuff doesn't help, the Advil is going to do nothing. So I finally decided, probably 3 months in to all this, I said, I'm not taking anything. It's not worth it. I mean, I feel it when they push, but I'm going to feel it regardless anyways. With the pain relievers or not, I'm going to feel it anyways. And after that push stops, I don't really feel it that much. So my leg does get tired after I've been pushed for that day. It takes me almost a day to get back to where I can, feel like I'm back to where I was before I even went in for physical therapy. So that's all I really wanted to say on this video, is to encourage you guys who are thinking of doing a manipulation or have been suggested and you're really kind of fearful of it. Don't fear it. Okay, don't be afraid of it. You don't feel it. You only feel the leg muscles being very sore afterwards. And it took about a week. Each time it took about a week before that soreness went away. But it's not the same kind of pain, I think, as like, when the PT guy is pushing on your leg and your knee is hurting like crazy. It's a different kind of pain. But yeah, you're going to feel something, but it's not to the point where you should be afraid of doing this manipulation. And if you don't get it on the first time and you need to do a second manipulation, do that too, okay? Because I'm living proof that it does help. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'll link the things above and also in the section below where you can read all that stuff and click on it and see the other videos as well. Anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you know when new videos from me come out. This is not just a knee replacement channel, although it sometimes feels that way. And I do need the subscribers, okay? I'm almost a year now in, so let me make a plea to you guys who are doing the knee replacements, okay? Click that subscribe button. Even if you're not going to be watching future videos from me, it'll help me out. I'm about halfway there before getting to a 1,000 level. So if every one of you guys who watch my knee replacement videos click that subscribe button, you don't even have to hit the bell icon. Nothing's going to bother you then. But if you hit that subscribe button, at least it would help me out. And that'll give me the ability to keep this channel going. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next time.